Hey everybody, this is Dante Washington. I'm super excited to be here before you. Just wanted to talk about the day. I'm planning to get on early in the morning and at the end of the day just to reflect and to share, and to take you on, you know, the journey with me, as an entrepreneur, a business owner, a minister, a husband, and how I'm able to um, be excellent, I would say, in everything I do. First of all, I know that it's all God and I can't do nothing without him. So I take no honor or glory to myself, but, you know, but just some of the things that been going on through my day is really testers when it comes to your business, because as an entrepreneur, a lot of times what occurs is this: we have a lot of ideas, we have a lot of dreams, a lot of goals, and when we have different tasks, everything is important to us. All the way down to the sales, all the way down to the branding and the logo, all the way down to the marketing. We tend to put very high urgency and very high importance literally on everything. And what happens is this: we try to do everything. And when we try to do everything, something goes lack. When you have a whole bunch upon you, you're trying to do, and getting very little done. It's like a person that's doing nothing at all. Both people are unproductive. So us as entrepreneurs, it's very important. I believe in the phrase a minimalist entrepreneur. Doing the things that are essential to the progression of the workday, and project managing, figuring out, throughout the whole entire project, the priorities versus the less things that are priority. And not necessarily booking my days with 20 different things and not able to accomplish. And it feels like I'm in a rat race and just never getting anything done. But maybe doing 5 things in the business that's going to help me reach my daily goal, and doing that, my daily goals, which will help me reach my weekly goals, and prioritizing in such a way where my weekly goals is going to help me reach my monthly goals and so forth. Doing what's essential and doing what's necessary and what is a priority, in the business, instead of working all day long and then at the end of the day you say, well, what have I got accomplished? A lot of times we have not accomplished anything is because we're not doing the right things. And this takes thought, okay? This takes planning. And that's the hard part for people. If you're not planning, you're gonna fail. If you don't have a clear vision where you're going, you're just gonna be wondering and hoping that you make it to your destination. Well, to establish a business and even being an entrepreneur, it has to be done by purpose. So in your work day and even with your lifestyle, ensure that the priorities get done. If you can get 5 priorities done within your business, that is going to lead you to accomplishing your day's work and set you up for the next day, then do that, and don't have 10 things and accomplish none because your mind is on everything. And even just talking about that, you got to know where your business is. If you don't know where your business is, you will not be able to get to your destination. So what I'm saying in that is this: some people business needs to focus on the marketing and sales. I recommend a lot of beginner entrepreneurs that's really where you need to focus on. And why is because, and that's even before focusing on a logo, because if you don't have no revenue is like gas in a car. It's what's going to keep the car driving. So you need to keep making the efforts to get some money to put some gas in the tank that you may be able to drive and make it to your destination of where you want your company to be. you know. So you got to know exactly the time and the season of your business. When you're getting so much business, now you're recognizing, I need to structure my business because I got to be able to hold in the influx of customers that are coming in. In business, you got to play chess and not play checkers. Checkers, you just try to take the pieces. Don't think about the repercussions of getting attacked back. But chess, you're more prudent. You have a prudent mindset, meaning you consider, you look into things, you look well into your going, you ensure that you got everything the way you need it to be. You're looking at the pros and cons, and you're making the best decisions. Emotions and feelings are not involved. Getting rich mindsets is not the thing. Living the American dream, or whatever you want to call it, is not the focus, but getting to your next destination and going through the suffers and even sometimes losing pieces and to be able to win the game. A chess player is the one that like to live in pleasure. Whatever feels good, I'm going to do it. Okay, I want to sleep till 10 a.m., 12 a.m., I'm going to do it. If I want to eat all day, I'm going to do it. If I want to go have fun, I'm going to do it. But not do the necessary things that's going to progress your business. Sometimes you got to do the hard things to be able to get yourself positioned in such a way to do the very things that you like. So it's just, I know I'm sharing a lot, just expressing experiences throughout my day, giving lessons of my day, but you want to make sure that you're being a minimalist entrepreneur, okay? And really looking to do what's essential and to do what matters. We had that episode with me and my wife's business today. Me and my wife's business, we had a lot of things that even she would say that she felt was priority. But when we begin to look at the marketing, we begin to look at the sales, we recognize our fulfillment team to fulfill the product. Everything was functioning smoothly and excellent. But we recognize where the pain was, and we recognize, hey, these are more priorities that we need to focus on, the marketing and focusing on the sales and getting that team niche, and then when we get certain strategies and we launch this product completely and get it to where we want to go, and we have it everything exactly how we want it to be, then we look for the next product. But there's no need to ride a broke bike. We need to make sure everything is fixed. And when it is fixed, then we can look to expand. Then we can look. But sometimes, and I see this with a lot of entrepreneurs, they like to expand before they're fixed. They don't own a car. They don't own a car, but they want to drive before they learn how to drive. They want to go 90 miles per hour and get to their destination before they even purchase the car or even got their car fixed. If you don't fix the car, if you don't fix the bike, in other words, what I'm trying to say is you gonna break the bike, you gonna break the car. It won't even hold the gas. The chain's gonna break. But if you fix it, you'll actually be able to get to your destination a lot faster and a lot smoother with not a lot of struggle, okay? So play chess, okay? That's what I'm really saying. Start your day by saying, okay, and meditate. I pray and I do a lot of reading of my word, the word of God. But also pray, meditate, get your mind focused on the goals and the things, the priorities that need to be accomplished. Let the pleasures be last. Let that be a reward or a pat on the back. You know how mama used to say, eat your greens, then you can have the cake. Clean your room, then you can go outside and play. Well, likewise, take care of your priorities and the things that needs to be accomplished for that day, and then have fun the next day. And entrepreneurs, I know it's good sometimes to work the 15 to 16 an hour, especially when deadlines is coming. I'm not saying I do that, but you want to make sure that you're doing what you're able to do, okay? And you don't want to, like I said earlier, be in a rat race, but you want to make sure, hey, I cut it off. What do I mean cut it off? when it's time, when even if you haven't finished a project and you know you have it scheduled out in such a way where there's a deadline, you gotta learn when to cut off the workflow. You know, they call it like a balance. You need to have a balance. You know, and your life should not be so consumed with business to the point where everything else in your life is lacking. You know, so those are a few important things. You know, and I guess I'll say, man, I was able to have, we was able to have our True Life Change Bible study today, and it went very well. It went very well. We talked about rebuilding your life, and that's what we all have to understand. We got to rebuild our lives. We got to, we got to build our lives correctly according to how God says to build it. But but I'm excited. I'm glad y'all took the time to listen to everything I had to say. I think today was good. I'll be getting back on here tomorrow just to kind of talk with you, share my thoughts, and you guys keep being excellent. Really know the state of your business. When you know the state of your business and look well into your business, you'll be able to actually effectively run your business. But if you trying to operate on somebody and you don't know what the issue is, you're gonna end up hurting them. In other words, in business, you'll end up hurting your business if you don't know your business or don't know the condition of your business and not looking well into your business and seeking to solve the problem. So this is Dante Washington, man, your productivity coach. Thank God for you entrepreneurs. We are truly helping this economy. Don't forget, vote. We don't got a voice if we're not voting. So make sure you're voting, and not just casting a ballot, but make sure you're actually researching and looking into who you're voting for. And I'm going to end it on this statement. Don't choose a person that is not fair, and don't choose a person that is not just and equal to all. And if it seems as though both is not fair and if both is not just, choose the one that is more fair and more just. Okay. So this is Dante Washington. Y'all done got my little spiel, just sharing my heart. Take care.